Try to sit exactly, drawing an intellectual line from the bottom of the trunk, the perineum, center of the perineum, center of the throat, center of the crown. And that is the intellectual wall. So the front, the side, the back has to be adjusted in such a way that you are not disturbing the inner central wall, drawing from the perineum to the crown, from the middle of the throat. And that's the center body. Sitting in that body, the side chest should be in the same height as the intellectual wall in the center is. Passive eyes. As we see the external world with open eyes, the vision has to be reversed towards the socket to penetrate the dark frontier of our body. Along with that, the energy of the ear should follow the movement of the vision of the eyes, so that the eyes and the ears, when they meet together, the brain becomes silent. In that silent state alone, we can invoke Lord Patanjali to bless us in our practices. योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचाम् मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनाम् पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि आबाहुपुरुषाकारम् शङ्खचक्रासिधारिणम् सहस्रशिरसं श्वेतम् प्रणमामि पतञ्जलिम् हरिः ॐ Bow your head to Patanjali, then drop your palms. After that, raise your head up. You know, today's class, I am building up not only with my 2 days work, but yesterday's question, to do or to teach, or to do and teach. That was the question. And the other question, which you did not hear, but I was asked after the session was, Guruji, your body adjusts very quick and our eyes cannot see. And it listens to you and it moves faster than our vision. Can it be possible for us to get that feeling, to work on ourselves in order to help others? So these are the two constructive things which came into my mind yesterday's. So how to build up that quality in you. So as you have done these poses, I have to build up in that pose instead of in the new poses, because you have already heard and you have done. As you have done, whether you could catch on your own what has been said, what has been shown, what has been made to do by you, which may not be still gone deep into your body, into your mind, into your heart. I'll start with Tadasana again. You all stand in Tadasana. Now, you know the floor. You know your mats. You know you are standing on the mats. Is it not? Now, don't disturb, don't play. If you play, you never learn. If you shake, you never learn. Because the moment you start, that means your mind gets confused. You have to establish even in that wrong standing for a little while to know whether you are wrong or you are right. But every time I see people playing, and that's why you get confused, not I. All right, the teacher has said I have to stand. Let me stand, let me not do anything. Then I can bring out the light. But if you go on shaking, then you are in your head. So subjective experience does not go. You cannot express at all. The expression must be real. So if you go on oscillating, that expression is not real. It may be, it may not be. That doubt will always kill you people, particularly yoga teachers. So that's why don't disturb. Now I say, the mat is even on the floor. The floor is even, mat is even. Observe the skin of your bottom foot. Don't shake. I said feel. Feel the inner edge, the outer edge of the mounds of the entire foot, of the right and the left. Do you feel that the pores of the skin, or as you are standing perpendicularly, do you feel the skin, the pores of the skin perpendicularly resting on the mat? Say anyone, don't shake. If you shake, you never learn. I have told you. Feel. Get that feeling of the mistake first. 1 foot mount is broad. The mounts of 1 foot touches. And then after touching, which part is touching? Even in that healthy feeling where you feel oneness with the mat. Which part, sparsha, that is contact. Sparsha is connected to the element of air. To act, you have to bring fire. So first, you have to observe the element of air. Which part is touching? The quality of air is touch. Which part is touching, which part is not touching? And what is the length and breadth of the touch on the mat? They're all different, is it not? So we do not know Tadasana. Now, you can do. Now, how to do? Don't disturb still. Now, first you have to observe the good leg. In that good leg, which part is touching, which part is not touching. Particularly, the space between where the heel and the sole bifurcates on the outer edge. That skin does not touch the mat at all. Yes or no? So, how to stretch is that you have to, like water finding its level on the floor. So the water, through that contact, touch, element of air, touch, can I spread the element of water so that the feeling of touch is felt in my mind, in my heart, in my head? Try. Which side you have to move? That also you should know. You are all going outwards, is it not? It's already outward. Can you move the water to move in the opposite direction? You should not lift the toe. You should sway first, this way, that way, to find out how it touches. Do you feel the difference taking place there? When it does not come, I said yesterday, element of earth has to be used. When element of earth has to be used means you have to lift and keep it. If it is coming, you should not disturb the element of earth. If it's not coming, you have to disturb the element of earth by, let me see. See, I extend, I pull up, and I touch that middle portion. Come closer. Yes, stand here. You can touch like this, but very difficult to touch here. If you touch here, it's very difficult to touch there. Now you can, my soiled foot will tell you. It's everywhere even. So that shows that even when I'm walking, I have to think how I'm keeping. So when I am doing it, I stretch the inner edge. Without disturbing the other element of earth, of the foot, I extend that, I touch. Can you see now? I touch that part. Now I know that the inner part is also touching. Now the inner part is out. So the water is drying, element of water is drying. So I charge. Can you see now? And this also you can see. So when you do it, you have to observe. Even visually also you can observe. No, I should not do it. Otherwise you will never get. Then they say, Mr. Iyengar, your body moves fast. It is true, my body moves fast. Now, how I observe this curvature of the bone, that straightness of the bone. I am saying straight because that bone is straight. This bone is curved. You understood now? So even in your feet also, it may be like that. So what I do, I move this skin towards the, did I say brace the toe? Don't disturb the element of earth, I said. So how to make the water to flow this way? What happened to that bone? So she moved the element of water. She did not move the element, but when she lifted, so she came into the element of earth and she kept it. The element of water did not move, so it went back. The moment you lift the toe, what happened? It goes that side. You can see my toe. The element moves that way. I keep it, then I roll. I bring the element of water into my place where it is not feeling the wetness. Water is sign of wetness. So the sign of wetness is the one which tells you the touch, the feeling. Till then the feeling will not come. So what I do, I roll like that. Now is the difference came or not? Now you have done it. Now you have to observe afterwards. Because if you go down, the foot, the center of gravity is different. So when you disturb the center of gravity, you never get the ideas. So you have to feel. Vision is after feeling when the sensation is not coming, let me see what mistake I am doing. Why it is not coming. Now she has done it. Where is the crown of this big toe? Where is the crown of this big toe? Are they running parallel like the bank of the river? So what I do, I turn the nail, inner nail, to the outer nail. Just circularly roll. Now what happened? Now, on account of that, you should also do when I'm standing instead of sitting. Then I can convey the message to you better. You have seen now. Stand. Come on. You do. Wherever you are standing, you need not go there. Now observe. Don't look down first, I said. If you look down, you have to lift fast. Center of gravity changes you will never get, I said. Now observe why one big toe goes towards the ground, one big toe does not touch does not want to go to the ground. So dialogue begins from there. You understand your language I'm speaking. Now the dialogue has come. What have you to do? How to end the dialogue? You have to readjust. The dialogue comes to an end. So let me follow that toe to this toe or this toe to that toe. If I lift the one which is already touching the ground, if I lift, how much it disturbs that other area of the mount of the foot. So if it vibrates too much, this is the correct one which I am disturbing unnecessarily, so let me educate that on the other foot. Now try on the other foot, then you see there is a stability even in the stretch. Take the good leg, which you know that you are feeling the surface. Raise even a little big toe, see how it wobbles, how it shakes. The shake comes there, not here. In the foot alone, the shake comes. So when the shake comes, that means the one which is really healthy, you are going towards the unhealthy stretches. The one which doesn't touch at all, you lift, you do anything, you never get the shake. Adjust. You get the stability. Now you understood? Now do 1 minute, you stand and learn. And now wait. I will send 2, 3 more I will explain to you. Stand here. You stand here. This way. 2 or 3 here. 1 or 2. 1 more. 1 more. Come. Now do Tadasana as I said of the foot. And now after touching the foot, you have to feel again the element of touch, element of air. Quality of air is touch. That's why I'm bringing these 2 words. Now, even though they are touching, you have to observe, is there an element of air, how it is behaving, how it is behaving, how it is behaving, how it is behaving. Each one is different. Not one you can say is all right. So now 4 confusions, dialogues I have given. Now what will you do? Same persons, as this is going in, follow? As this is going in, the mount of the big toe turns in the opposite direction. The mount of the toe. Because I can't go on turning this way, that way for them. Now here, you can see this bend is different, this bend is different. Here, the skin of the mount is moving backwards. I'm giving because you can't understand fast. Because they also don't understand. Is the mount of the skin touching or moving backwards for you? Don't say, is it moving backward or forward? That's all. Backward. So I understood now? Now here, your big toe ball point, is it up or down? Huh? Up. Do you understand now? So she says moving back, she says up. Now how to come to the conclusions now? Does you understand? So that's why our way of teaching is according to our perception. And we don't break our perceptions. We don't penetrate the perception beyond what you are doing. You don't even put a question that is that the only thing. So beyond perception, what is that which controls us? What makes us to perceive? So that you have to study from there. What makes you to perceive? You say the mind. What makes the mind to perceive? The intelligence. What makes the intelligence to perceive? Consciousness. What makes the consciousness to perceive? This here, the I myself. So we have to go in this way. Now, here if you see, now you can see. Now her inner mounts of the foot are not at all touching on the floor, yes or no? Inner mounts of the inner heel edge is not on the floor. She is neither on the middle nor on the outer edge. Somewhere in between, the touch is there. The other areas are floating in the air. Now here, you can compare. Compared to 4, here it is stamping. Why? The body is heavy. See how nature also helps. So the power of the earth is heaviness. So it has to take automatically down. So from the element of earth, she has to measure the other areas. Now that's why, can you see the knees? Can you see the now? Now I say to her, keep the inner mount of the foot to touch the floor. What happened? Both. Can you see now? Here, the skin is moving back. Can you move the energy to move to the outer head of the soles on both? You can see the life is coming. Can you see now? Change came or not? Yes. Now similarly, roll the ball point of the toe towards the ground. What happens? Now you have to observe. So that means I've given you 4 techniques for 4 people. But the end has not varied at all. Technique varied, but the reachment has not varied at all. All came to the same position. Then look at their ankles. You can see the ankle. This is the front ankle, this is the back ankle. This is the front, this is the back. This is the front, this is the back. Now what I do, I try to move in space to find out whether this ankle, frontal ankle, which is closer to the floor, the back is not closer to the floor. Can I bring the front in parallel to the back ankle? Come on, try all of you, without forgetting the knee. Did you see the opening? Expansion coming on the thighs? So that means intelligence started touching here. Intelligence started touching here. Now you have to feel, is the intelligence strong? Is the intelligence fading? Is the intelligence fading? So it is fading. Can you see now? So these are the fades. Now she knows that the intelligence is going up to here, is it not? How is that? There is a break in between, interruption. What have I to do? That means this leg is bending, this leg is straight. Now then comes particularity. You have to first the general movement I given you. Do this, do that. Now afterwards we built up. Now she knows also. In this leg the energy is flowing from here to the big toe bone. Here it is not flowing at all. So what I do, so I move the top ankle, I said the bottom ankle parallel to this. Now in this leg, the top ankle of the front and the back are parallel. Here the top ankle is down, the bottom ankle is up. So I stretch by pressing the heel bone down, I stretch and push the ankle, top ankle backwards. What happened? Go on, Merkel. Came or not? Yes. Now, you can do, then you can teach also, is it not? This is what I am trying today. So that you need not become nervous. Now she has done it. Now intelligence is flowing here, the contact. Contact is intelligence. So she has no contact at all. Intelligence is not contacting here. The flesh is not contacting the skin. It is contacting, yes or no? Then what has she to do? So what I do here, why it is collapsing? The groin is collapsing. That's why this leg is back, this leg is forward. So I said, don't disturb, only push that groin back. I am fast because I know the weakness, because I know everything. And that's why the problem comes. That's why I am fast. But I am not going step by step, because in early days I have gone step by step. Now, instead of helping, I said, all right, push the groin maximum so that the intelligence in this leg is also distributed equally on that leg. Till then, don't stop. Now say the leg is completely straight. She did not stop. She went on. Now here. Now if you observe, how do you find? See, this is different, how difficult it is to teach. Now she knows that the intelligence is going in this angle, Trikonasana, then it goes forward. It is going back, then forward, yes or no? Now, how to teach her? This is the most difficult one again. This here, compared to that, that's gross. Now, this is gross, less gross, this is subtle. This is more subtle, because the standing tells me. Now, observe here. Now, I will not say anything. Now, the legs are very good, but the sensation is not coming there. I can't say push back. Now, I say, if you observe the back, the tree, this is above. For them, below the neck you see, it is cervical spine is down. For her, the cervical spine is reaching the neck. So what is the indication? That's the effect. That's not the cause. That's the effect. Now, observe very carefully. Now, inner bottom pubic plate lift up. What happened? Have you lifted correctly? Now, what happened? Have you lifted still? One side is more, one side is down now? Now see, immediately it went up. Can you see what happened here? It came down. So all the three necks are identical. Now here is the most difficult one. Why? Because of the heaviness. Now her lumbar, can you see collapsing? So the leg is straight, because the lumbar is collapsing, this is projecting. So what I do in her, she has to move this forward. Can you see now? To reach the groin. The buttock should reach the groins. Can you see the difficulty? Now go on. Now did you see the levelizing? Now try all of you like that. Now I have taught 4 types of techniques, because there were 4 people. If there are 6 people, the technique will be 6. If there are 100 people, our techniques of me is 100, because each person does not do the same. So how to come to that oneness? And still we are in the same, though we are all students of Mr. Iyengar, still we have got that habit of saying, no, her constitution is like that, so she is doing like that. He is like that, so he is doing like that. And we have not touched it at all. So that is known as we are escaping from seeing the truth, though we are practicing yoga. We are very sincere, but at the same time, we are escaping because we don't know the answer. Because we don't know the answer, we are escaping. But the moment you know you cannot escape. Now try. Then I will come. That's why I say I will consolidate today if it is possible. You can go one by one, part by part, so that you realize, because you cannot do all at one time. Sensations will be coming. Knowledge is coming from the bottom of the foot. I'm this way, I'm like this, I'm this is turning out, this is turning in. Why? Is it not coming? So you have to catch that vibration, and the vibration has to be brought into, has to be focused into a single area. You should not deviate from one position to the other position. If one leg intelligence is focusing, or energy is moving, or ether is bringing all the other elements together, look at the other leg. There is a deviation. How is that? So you have to work from the ether. And if that fails, let me work from the element of earth. Earth should reach the ether, ether should reach the earth. This is the way you have to learn. Now observe, you are all standing. Now, how do you know? Your outer foot is moving in, right? You have to follow the same. When it is moving, is it moving up to the head of the leg? The head of the leg is here, is it not? So any movement here, you have to feel here too. That means the ether is coming closer to each other. That is known as dharana, right? I don't want to use such languages, because this is knowing, beyond the head, or Mr. Iyengar is, people call me as a physical culturist, I don't mind. Because I can say, you all told me that I don't know anything. I've got a good key by those people who criticize me. But they do not know what I know. Now you have done. How the skin, sparsha. Skin is sense of knowledge. So that sense of knowledge comes from the skin to tell the flesh how they should work. So you have to work from the skin, not from the flesh. Follow now? Follow the skin. Now follow the rotation, circular movement of the skin which comes on the foot. Does it come on the pelvic head also? You know the outer foot is now doing Tadasana, outer metatarsal. They come in as if I can say it is doing Shirshasana, straight. Is my pelvic head also doing Shirshasana, right and left? As when you do Shirshasana, you join both the legs together. Can I also bring closer the pelvic girdles, pelvic head? That is Dharana. Bringing two things together. Come on. Now what happens to your thigh muscles? No, it is firm. But there is a certain movement which I want you to catch. The movement is necessary to teach. If you don't know the movement, you cannot teach. So what type of movements come? You have to grasp that. That movement is the one which guides you what to express. And now, the power on the inner leg, on the head of the femur or the neck of the femur, and the outer, are they same? Huh? So that means the continuity has not taken place. Ether has not still moving. Come on. There is a space between the skin, there is a space outside the skin. So outside the skin is cosmic ether, inside the skin is individual ether. You understand? Yes. So that cosmic ether and this individual ether, can I connect?
Now I'm getting it.
You are getting, thank God. Now learn. It's good. Now you have done it. When you have brought it, did I disturb my top outer knee? Or is it doing Tadasana? Now, how to push back? You don't try. You just, what I said, learn the mistakes. Now I make to push the ether of the front to the ether of the back. Now you got that oneness, is it not on the femur? Huh? Now roll the femur and inner femur slightly push back and observe what happens to your knee at the back. Stability comes or not? Straightness comes or not? Huh? Now you have understood at least so much in Tadasana? Huh? Oh, good. That is known as I said, seer exists everywhere. Now the seer existed there. That is self-realization. Understood now? For you, but I cannot use that word. I am realizing. You are in the process of realizing it. So you cannot say that for other person. The moment you say, the realization is gone. The word is coming, but not the realization. For now, Trikonasana. Now, any other 2-3 people can come on the platform. Today I am trying to put into your body salon. Some others can come, not the same people. Yes? Don't ask me. One individual like that. So that it, so Tadasana. And now, with all my explanation of Tadasana, what do you find in these 4? Before I go to Trikonasana, you have to capture again. That is known as art of learning in order to communicate to others. Now observe here. Observe hers. Observe her arms. Observe her arms. Observe his arms. Observe his arms. Follow now? Now, what happens here? Now, she is doing it. Now, I just change the arm position. What happened? Now, if I don't turn, I will tell you, the way she was standing, she does not know that she is protruding forward. I am not teaching anything because she is not changing. Now, the moment I turn the palms, she knows whether she is straight or she is protruding on the legs. Tell me, what do you feel?
I was protruding.
Can you see now? Now she will never know in this way. Now I opened it. What did he say? It is protruding forward. Now move the thighs to the wrist, same way. Turning the palms, don't turn in. Can you see the difference it makes? Then, after doing it, without disturbing it, can I roll to my original position? At that time you know whether it comes forward or not. If it comes forward, what a fool I am, still I have not learnt it. Now, if you observe, she is straight here. What has happened here? This is particular, don't teach in the beginning alone. Now I say, the socket, ball point of the socket of the front, move back slightly, towards the buttock. Now she got the pose. Now if you observe here, Can you see? The legs are straight. What has happened to the pelvic head? She said the thighs are protruding. Now turn the palms. You can see better. Pelvic head is protruding. Can you see now? So in this case what I do, for that girl I told bottom of the pubis. Now observe. Head of the pubis. Bottom of the pubis is back. Head of the pubis, move the head of the pubis back. What happened here? So you get the levelization. So the contact of this eater was too strong here and it was too dull at the back. What did I do? What sensation I have, can I get the sensation there? Sensation of element, follow now? Of earth, yeah, eater. Now the eater gone back and that which eater went back touched at the back to give the position. Yes or no? Now in that case also you can see. Can you all see him? Now you can move. Can you see him now? Now if you look at his foot only. Don't disturb. Now if you see, it's like a waterfall. Can you see now? So that's completely gross. Here this is subtle. That's gross. Now what I do, I tell him now slightly move, lengthen the metatarsal towards the hinges. This is for the beginner. Because it's toned body, untoned bodies, you can all realize like that. How far it takes for a person to be toned even. Go on extending. What happened? See, the even pelvic head became like hers. Can you see now? I did not say anything about the pelvis. But he got this same action here. Now you come on. Now here also, can you see the pelvic head? Now here comes. See how lessons differ. Now you have to look. What to teach her? What should I say? What should I say? You have to. This is dialogue. Follow. I am a teacher. I have to dialogue. It isn't. Now immediately I know what has happened. Now everything here is straight. Here is straight. Now why this cloth is protruding? Can you see? Now I say, oh. Now from this cloth I get the guide. Her groins are overextending. Can you see? This is the groin. There is no stretch. There is no stretch. Why there is a stretch here? Even with the cloth. Now take the frontal groin to reach the anus. Now you have to oscillate. It can't move. You have to go on oscillating. Go on oscillating. Move still. Groin, to reach the back of the groin, up to here. You can't move that muscle. You have to move with what I said to the gross. Move the metatarsals towards the heel. And now stand erect. Can you see what happened? Understood now? Now, this position which I gave for all the four is the key for you to do Trikonasana. What did you learn from here to here? For all, what did you see? Straight line. You saw the straight line, is it not? Can we get that straight line in Trikonasana? And now try Trikonasana. Now first Tadasana. Now I'm sorry. You do it. Come. I'm sorry. Now do for all four. Go to Trikonasana. Don't waste time step by step. All on the same side. Because I have to feed. Now, look from the base you come up. Don't go on the top. Look at this ankle, look at that ankle, look at this ankle, just look at the ankles and the foot. And the arches. Follow? Now, she has done it. Now, what has happened? Protrusion. You hear? No protrusion. Just keep it. Now, you come a little forward here. There. Do it. Can you see the protrusion? This and this is more, that is less. Protrusion is there. Now, in this case, because she was the last I touched, now protrusion is less on both these sides. Last I touched. That means consciousness has not faded after my teaching. Here the consciousness faded because they sat. And she came from Tadasana direct. So it continued. The flow of intelligence continued in her body. That's why she got it. Now observe here. Because today's work is little difficult even for me. Now, how I observe whether I do well or not. Now you get up please. One by one I will take it. Otherwise you collapse. I'll take this person. Now, remember this memory is also very important to keep. If you observe the intelligence from here, that means element of contact, vibration. Vibration feeds the intelligence. It's not the intelligence which makes to vibrate. Vibration belongs, is sound. Sound is ether. So ether educates the, because air is inferior to ether. Quality of intelligence is air. Hence, we have to observe. Now she is doing. Now, it vibrates here, it is vibrating here, it is not. Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
It's not. She does not know that this part is existing. But in the frame, yes, it is. But her inner body is not taking it at all. And it is taking here, it is not taking here. Now, here, what did I say today in prayer? The center body I showed. This buttock bone is in the center. Taking this buttock bone, can I, like now element of water, can I distribute my flesh and my skin from the center of the bone evenly 3 inches to the front, 3 inches to the back, or 2 inches to the front, 2 inches. Come on, try. Now what happens? Education came. Can you see now? All started adjusting. So the line you have to observe. And from here to here, what is the sensation? Now she is doing it because the cloth is there. From the middle of the knee, the front knee is broad. Back knee, side knee, outer side knee is narrow. Yes? Why it is narrow? You can see the line here. You can all see me? Now take this line. Now this is the center. The center is outside the center, this leg. If you want, you can come on this side. Please move fast. I told you that very difficult to teach. Now, when this skin is moving this way, why the skin is moving this way? Why this contradiction? Now, move this skin slowly, without disturbing. Can I bring this rotation, moving of the skin, to the level of this? And now what happened now? Center came. Can you see now? You can see the center line? So that means the body is in the center. She has to take like that and she has to observe up to here. Now, if you observe, she is doing it. Now you see, this frontal arm which you are seeing is forward, back side arm is not moving. So what I do, I stretch this only. I stretch the ether. Go and please come in contact with the skin. That means intelligence moves. Power moves. That is known as prana. What I do, I push this bone slightly back to push that forward. They came or not? Now I come here. I get this line. Now, this is the center. Now for that, the buttock bone is the center. For this, the middle of the pit of the leg is the center. Is she exactly on the pit of the leg? You can observe. Did you understand now? Now, what I do, this position, I observe. What did I teach her here? On the, can you see the plate of the pubis? Bring the plate of the bottom towards me. To maximum, don't stop. What happened to that leg? It went back or forward? Back. Now we understood? Now, that is where they are stopping themselves. I think I have moved it, so it's over. But they don't understand how much I can bring this in par with the head. Come on, bring it in par with the head. Can you see now? Then the line comes. Then you have to think. Now the element of earth works, no other things, because this is too heavy. So how to make this light? You cannot turn this. So what I do, now I work here. What did I say about this knee skin? Is turning in, whereas it has to turn here also. You can see what is happening. Turning in. Can I turn out? Come on. Now, no. This out, back. This is the outer part of the leg. Maximum move. Go on moving. Is the center coming in line or not? So the feeling from here to here is the same. Now the feeling is there. The feeling is not here. That means rotation is less. Now why it is coming? Now what did I say yesterday? For beginners, the toe should be in. For us? Now see? What happened? Because I don't want to make them insecure in the very first day. So we say keep in. Now you have done. If you are fightful even now, what is the use of your continuing yoga is my question later. Then don't do, because you are afraid. But I don't create fear for them. Then slowly, slowly, then you have to observe in Tadasana, how did I stand from here to here? Come on, stand. Now see how it is adjusting. Now, if you observe, the intellectual wall is the median plane. So she is on the median plane. So it is not vibrating this way. It is not. That means the energy inside is on a focal point. Then, without disturbing the focal point, can I spread circularly? Now, her intelligence, if you want to, is moving from here to here. Yes? But it has put brake somewhere. Ask her, yes or no. Huh? Can I release that brake? That I do not know, she says strongly. Do you know what I do? I make my brain passive. What he said, I make my intelligence objective, not subjective. She immediately turned. Follow now? Now I make that subjective intelligence objective. I say, brain, just I'm turning. Only my top leg. Tell me, am I moving correctly or not? Come on. Only turn here. To reach the outer edge of the knee. Can you see? That is objective. Our eyes say objective, not subjective. Now, can I find out subjectively, objectively what I sent in message to the leg, is it doing? Is it with me? Is the pose different or the same? Did not the intelligence move this way and came to the front? So the intelligence here is almost symmetrical. Now come on, next. It is painful to keep. Now, 3 days I stayed so long. Now you understood? Huh? Did you ever know the suffering I undergo? Hundreds of times. But now see her face. Come on. So you can ask the teacher to, but do on your own, then you know. Now see, the mistake has come already. How do you know? Do Tadasana. Watch her ankles. Watch her ankles. Go to Trikonasana. So she has to learn. What did she do? Now she is extending the energy this way. Follow now? Now dharana, I said, it has to be focused. So the energy from the bottom should move up and the energy from the top should move down, and you have to find where exactly they meet. And now see, the leg stretching is different. Though the energy is moving this way, from here it is crisscrossing that way. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now can you see now? That means intellectual attention when I am doing it. Now she has done it. If you observe the front, you can observe the back. How is that? This plate of the leg is facing that wall, that plate is facing that wall. But how is that my navel is not facing at all? I am adding. I am not continuing it. Please note that. I am adding. Now, as this plate is completely square, can I turn this? No, I have to tell you, you can't turn it. You don't know where to turn. Now what I do, I resist my power here. Now I turn the extreme edge of the latissimus towards the front. What is happening on the top? Can you say I use the element of earth? Because that is, even intelligence does not know. It's dull. It is tamasic. So I made the tamasic part to become little so that the intelligence can say that I've got little, some flesh or some skin there. And roll there only. Can you see the line? Now, what I taught here, that it has to be alert, extended, so that what you have element of air, feels that feel. Then you have to use the element of fire to move. Come on. Now she has moved. Now, what I taught here, the same thing here. I will be very stable here. I will be very stable. I will not play. But there is a mistake here, is it not? You can see. You can see the line. Now how to get this part to be in line with this? You can see this is back, this is forward. Is it not? You can see this is forward, this is backward. Now how can I bring, when this is so well gripped, this is completely zigzag. How can I bring that line as I have a line here? Come on, try. Now I'm not saying to see. Because this can be felt faster than that leg. Right leg, you cannot understand at all. Whereas the left leg you can understand better. But you think that you can understand the right leg. Follow now? That's how you have to learn. Now she cannot do it at all. Why? This is the joint. See the rotation, come this way. See the rotation of the lower knee and the rotation of the top knee. Are they synchronizing? Now, can't you teach these things for beginners, whether it is turning or not? How simple it is. Now, knowing very well that she is turning this part. I'm sorry, all of this. As she is turning this point, is she turning that point? Turn in this to be turned in par with this. Go on turning, don't stop. Did I say disturb this muscle? What did you do there?
And let go.
Let go. Who told you to let go?
No one.
Can you see now? Now you understand the cunningness of the element of earth? I don't want to say the body. Say how the elements play with you people. And now try. Try. And now she has done it. Now why she is not getting the pose? Again, what happened to the plate of the pubis? Now she knows how to extend here. She knows how to lift here. That she thought of turning. So as this latissimus is turning, I move the pubis to the latissimus. Try. I've given the clue. Come on, try. Pubis reaching the latissimus. She has not understood. She's only using their head. Now I use body. Move this. Move the floating rib. Now what happened? Go on extending the floating rib. And now can you see it came in level? Similarly, from here to here, use the hip plate to revolve. As you move the floating rib forward, move the what you call pelvic diaphragm backward. How to move? She is not getting, is it not? Now I will teach you. If you observe, the intelligence is receding here. Bring this intelligence forward, then she can rotate. Touch. Touch means your intelligence has to touch there. Come on. Touch. What happens? What happened there? Understood now? It may take years, but the means are not wrong at all. Understood now? So means is the end, because the movement is coming automatically. So let me develop from this. And now next. Do this way.
Pigeon.
And now, while going along, what happened to the knee? All of you can see. If the top of the knee is back, the mount of the toe is incorrect. Now I don't teach the toe. I said this is the top of the knee bone. Now from the outer edge, push to the front. What happened? What happened to that toe? Still firm, is it not? Now the line has to be drawn. Now I'm still adding further. It's a gross body. But I'm going to the finer actions. This is a gross body. Now if you observe, the contact of air is here. There is no contact of air here. Is it there? So if there is no contact of air, sparsha, intelligence cannot come there at all. It says, what can I do? So in order to, we use, say, intelligence. So what I do, how the skin is opening and turning. It's turning up or down. It's moving this way or this way? This way.
Yeah.
Which way it is moving?
Down.
Down. Then why don't you follow that line? Can you say how it is opening? Go on moving. Why do you stop? That is where you think that a little movement, give that element to act. That's why when Sam asks, your intelligence at that time you have to transform immediately as an object. I am the second person. My intelligence is second person. Let me see what my coat is doing. Come on. Can you see now? Now as you turn, now here you can see the same. How is the skin moving here? It's moving that way. How is it moving here? Now, can I bring the intelligence which is touching here? How is that the intelligence is touching here? It is not touching this bank. You follow here or you follow that. Now, I will make this leg to follow this. See the crookedity of the pose. That's how you learn. Now, intelligence is here, right? Now, here is intelligence is here. Now, I roll. How crooked the leg became. So dialogue, to do this way or to do that way. Now, this is saying, I don't want this, right? It is telling the message. I don't want like this. Now, immediately, he can turn fast, but so what I do, this moves faster, so let me turn this from this. So I shifted the fulcrum. I shifted the fulcrum so that it may act very well. Try. Now, can you see the pose now? And now next one. Who's the next one? While going alone, what did you see? No, you didn't see it, huh? Now, Tadasana. See. If I say it's... That's why you should not say it one part. You have to see the person as a whole at the same time. Can you see now? Now jump. What happened? Did you know? The back portion, the body came down, front portion is up. Mistake has already begun. Now do the way Trikonasana you were doing. Now go. Can you see the front portion is forward, back portion is backward? Now feet together. And now see where the back trunk is, where the front trunk is. You get idea. Do what you were doing, huh? Don't. And now jump. What happened to the bottom trunk, back trunk? Huh?
Forward and back.
No, feet together. Face that way. Now look. Energy is moving up or down? From here. Up. Jump 4 feet apart. What happened?
Down.
Now understood? So you have to recharge that what you felt in Tadasana. Are you feeling the feet together? Now what is the sensation you are having here? The touch is the sensation. Remember that. What is it telling? It's closer to your body, it's up. Jump. Now is it closer to the body or far away from the body? Huh? Then is it close to the body or far away from the body? Far away. Now can you bring closer to the body? What happens? It goes in and it goes up. Can you see now? So that's why the language is, unless you do that, it doesn't go up. You can't lift up. Follow? Now what I mean to say, feet together. Now I'll tell you. Jump again. Don't do anything as you were doing. Now if you say up, she will go in the same direction up. Can you see now? But the skin is down or up? Down. Can you see now? So what did I say? Go closer, then up. Come on. Did you see? You learned now? You are learning or no? What about Sam? Like to teach or not to teach? Huh? Now you feel? Yeah? Inspired? And now see the mistake she is doing that way. Go to Trikonasana. See the habit, that's what we call habit. What happened to the energy? Change. Again it went to its old groove. Now if I go, come up. Now she did it, you saw it, is it not? Now I keep this closer and then I go to Trikonasana. Come on. Closer to the front body. Again what happened? It came back. Can you see now? Again I say no, I have not still learned how to move. So what I do? I say, now I will be very sharp to this area. I say suck in. Suck in. Suck in. And then suck up. Now sucking in and up, go. Now element of earth I brought it. Because too heavy, so it says I can't move. I have not understood. So I made that earth to become light. Come on again, suck. Can you see? Now she need not turn at all. Let her learn the art of sucking, how the pose comes. Try. Come on. Now go on sucking. Can you see how it is moving? So one day you have to say, let me work on the arm, let me work on the leg. Don't give everything. Let me work on the metatarsal, let me work on the ankle, let me work on the knee, let me work on the hip. Now she has done. Can you see now? Where is it? Where is it? Is it in line? Huh? Now, if you observe, this will all tell you. You need not come to the front. That means the bottom pubic plate is back. The head of the pubic plate is forward. Now what I do, I take the head of the pubic plate back. Come on, towards your back. She can't do it. Now say, now I will teach her. Because this is the pubic plate, you know that? Now, see the side. I'm showing you because I don't want to turn her to the front. Because you should see the movement. She is doing on this side. So this side, lateral pubis plate is in. Can you expose that? Go on exposing. Go on. Oh, even the lumbar adjusting. Can you see? Now you have to bring that in part to this outer lateral pubis. Has it come? Tell me. Has it come? Huh?
Coming.
Coming. So it has not come. Can you understand now? Coming means it's coming, but it has not come. Try a little more. Now, if she is not getting, now this comes for you toned students. Now, the extreme head of the corner, peripheral head, revolve. Now you can see the movement. Coming or no now? Yes. Better than. Now, this is the head, top corner. Top corner of the pubis revolve. Can you see now? Now, yes. Try all of you. You cannot say that that person does not know I am better. So each one is according to their perception. So their perception is not ripe. Each perception is not ripe. So that is where we have to know. So if there's, maybe if one person do a little better, I say his perception is better than me. But you can't say that I'm a better teacher, because I have to develop that perception. And a junior develops that perception because the senior, so mistake I see, the path will be faster for you people. For them it is slow. So these are all advantages and disadvantages which we have to catch. And now Trikonasana, 4 feet apart. And now again feet together. What did you see in the last person? What did you all say in the last person? The back body sunk. Did you understand now? And your mind is to extend the pelvic girdle, frontal pelvic girdle. But you never thought of lifting the back also in par with the front. There should be a thorough understanding, communication between the front and the back, the right side and the left side. And the left side should speak to the front, left side should speak to the back, back also should speak to the side and to the front. You follow now? It's all should be done. Now jump. And now again what happened? Tell me. Are you raising? You are stretching the spine, right? Are you stretching all the 33 vertebrae at one time? Tell me, honestly. Fast.
One time, no.
No. Huh? Now I will teach you how to do it. Come. Go to the platform. Come here. Now, why it is not coming? There is a pause, I said. Now, this is a spine. Follow now? From the root of the frontal spine, lift up. What happened now? Inner bottom. Now, lengthen. All the vertebrae are working on our spinal vertebrae now. Can you see now? So, we don't pay attention because this is too earthy. Earthy means no tamasic, no sensation, dormant. Tailbone is dormant because we don't use. So how the lumbar is moving, can I dictate only from here to here? Try. And now, did you come in contact everywhere? It's natural contact. It's not an unnatural contact. The moment he starts working, you come closer and closer. Now what did he learn? Now is your intelligence flowing down or in your head only? You is your tailbone. Tailbone. Now, are you descending your intelligence or ascending the intelligence?
Ascending.
Huh?
Ascending.
Where?
Up towards the...
You are speaking of the tailbone. I am asking of the brain. How to control the ego. Follow now? Now, when you do it, what happens to the intelligence of the brain? It spreads or not?
When I am doing this, it spreads.
Spreads. That is dhyana. Understood now? It has no focal point. How to catch? So how many people know that there is meditation hidden in this one? Unknowingly. What did he say? It spreads. Enough. Now, the moment he forgot, he came again. He lost his focal point also. Ask him. Right? Now again you have to come back to dharana. Focal point, then you have to learn to spread. Try. And now, as he said spread, he has lifted vertically. then can I horizontally also expand? Where to expand? The groin. Hit the groins sideways. Is it still better?
Yes.
You can feel. Not only this part, now he can feel the entire from here to here. So that is dhyana. And now come on. Now, every pose, I have told you, the tailbone is dormant. They say the medical science is one piece. Follow? Yes, but if it is one piece, that does not mean it's a dead part. We have to, the yogis have thought of it, well, they call it Mooladhara. So you have to give that meaning. Why? Adhara, support. So if the support is not good, the rest are all useless. So you have to work from the one which supports. And actually the present science also says the root of the brain is the tailbone. It have come. That is Mooladhara again. Can you say now? And now jump 4 feet apart. Watch your tailbone. So we are all quick to move the lumbar, but we are not quick to move the lower spine. Is it not? Because it's already intelligent, so we exert the part which is already have some life, but which is absolutely dormant, we neglect. So start from there, the rest will also follow. Now take the right foot out, left foot in. When I watch your left toe, so that the spreading of the right toe, bottom spread, and the spread of the left toe should not vary at all, whereas your left toe gets constricted. And because it gets constricted, the fear sets in on those cells there. And that's why you go wrong. So open it. And now just don't go to Trikonasana, because I'm teaching. Now I'm conducting class. Observe how I conduct. Roll the pelvic rim of the left from the front to the back. Pelvic head revolve towards the tailbone, moving the tailbone towards your head. Position change or not? Now, when you are taking the right arm down, the pelvic head of the left should be turning towards the tailbone. Come on. Wait there. Just wait there. Don't get up. Did the tailbone went back, or is it closer to the body? Before you go down, move in. It went back now. Move in. Now if it is not move in, because there are lots of blocks in you. Turn the deltoid from inside out, right deltoid, upper arm. Revolve the upper arm to go towards the shoulder blade, closer to the shoulder blade. Now try whether you can turn the rim of the pelvis of the left. You can turn?
A little bit.
The front foot should reach the cosmic eater. Come on. Now you did it. What happened to your left heel? Why did it move towards the frontal eater? Move that to the back of the eater, back cosmic energy out, back behind the heel, go there. And this to the front of the cosmos. Now, how do you stretch your arms? I'm still adding. You know that from the shoulder blade you are going this way, you are going that way. From the tailbone, can you do this way also? Like the shoulder blade. I take the right buttock down, left buttock up, from the tailbone only. Are you getting the movement? Now remain there. Now can I move the top left groin to hit my outer socket? What happens to the spine? Observe. Is lengthening or shortening? Now understood? Even is it difficult to teach in your own languages, in your own words, to give these poses? Inhale, wait, say there. When you have to come up, do you know how to come up? See the buttock bone, right buttock bone. The right buttock bone, right middle knee, right heel. Is it in a straight line or is it zigzag? While coming up, the right knee goes back. Can you see now? So knowing very well, you have to move the outer knee of the right towards the inner knee, and you have to lift the inner groin of the left to closer to the socket and come up. Groin closer to the socket of the left. Understood now? Now take the right foot in, left foot out. How many people practice every day like this? Tell me. Huh? If you ask me, I do it. Now look at the left foot. When you turn, where is the middle metatarsal? Where is the middle of the knee? Where is the middle of the hip? Adjust. So what you have to do, turn the top skin. Don't disturb the lower skin. Go from the groin towards the socket, outer socket. Revolve the skin. Don't stop. Let me see when it stops. Become an objective intellect at that moment. Go on turning. Don't get involved in it. When it does not move, get involved. Now, you are moving it. When you take the left arm, say I'm adding further. When you move the left arm down, the left arm do not come healthily if you do not rotate the knee towards the socket, back socket. Follow now? The left knee should be revolving and facing the middle of the socket of the hip. Now take the left arm down. Your mind should, mentally you are to be there. Can you see what is happening, socket? Go on. That way. If it does not move after going, pause. Let me turn my deltoids towards the shoulder blades. Left towards the shoulder blade, circularly. Then drop the bone down, left arm down, upper arm down. Make it strong, Ardhi. Make the bone of the left strong. Then, holding it, can I roll or can I bring the tailbone of the left side closer to my groin without pushing the groin? Come on. Stretching the groin, not pushing. Groin goes up, not forward. Groin goes up, tailbone comes closer. Observe. If you push the groin, tailbone doesn't come closer. Allah, follow? I said the left arm bone should be like Ardhi, very heavy. Quality of the earth should be brought. Then you can adjust. Now remain there, feel. Is my skin of the left back edge of the trunk, is it facing the floor? Don't do anything. Is it facing? Yes or no? No. Now, to face it, what you have to do is the left head of the sternum and the floating rib together turn upwards, circularly. Just move. Don't stretch. Just roll. Eater. That way. Are you getting the pose now? Correct. Now, to come up, what you have to do is the back of the leg of the thigh muscle of the left should help the right groin to move back. So the groin should bring your head up. Come on. The groin should make your head to come to the position. Take the foot in, exhale, sit together. Is it better?
Yes.
Now, just go to Trikonasana. Go to the pose. Right side only. You have done on the right side. Now, see the tilt of your intelligence at the back of the knee. Is it tilting or straight? Tilting. Now now, how to adjust that? Raise the sole in the air. Right foot. Now, remove that coiling of the knee at the back. And then keep the foot. And what does it teach you? It teaches you more and more even on the back of the top legs. Now, why I have given, because you are all coiling the knee. Now I am teaching. Observe the behavior of the foot of the right, behavior of the left of the foot. Why the left ankle is coming in? Why the inner ankle of the right is dropping backwards? Can I do Tadasana? That means, that I have to explain. Come up. Now what I do, observe. Now, if you observe, can you see the tilt? So this is how the foot goes. So what I do, I push the eater to come to the front. Then I retain. My mind will be here, wherever I am. So that becomes a subjective intelligence. Now this is an objective intelligence. What I do, you can see how I turn. Can you see now? Now, observe them here alone. Because now I bring a straight line from my heel to the buttock bone.
without moving this leg. Can you see now? Now I observe. Where am I in Tadasana? When I stand in Tadasana, where am I? When I am in Tadasana, where am I? My energy is going to the little toe. What I lift, I readjust. Now I am doing Tadasana. I look there. The sensation is coming to me. I observe the heel, outer heel, inner heel. Inner heel is pressing the mat, you can see. Right? Now, as it is, that means my Tadasana in that leg is half. I am going to do full Tadasana. Observe. Understood? Yep. Now try. Only so much you try now. As you fix your photo in a frame, I fix my inner photo in the frame of my skin. You have to fit the frame to fit the photo. You can't fit the photo to the frame. So the skin I adjust in such a way that it touches the photo inside. Now try. So the end is that the inner body, which is the photo, should be equally rested on the frame, which is the skin. And that's why the revolving action is given. Revolving action is not dangerous action. Revolving action is the only one which makes the bones to come straight. That's why no injury. Now, extend. You have done it. You feel that your attention is too much on your arms, right? How is that compartmentally I am looking? Why not I look wholly? Why should I not look into my leg as I am doing with my arms? Try. Do you know what happens? The bottom socket goes in. The top socket comes out, like the arms. Can you see now? Stretch comes, stability comes, grip comes. Now, observe the Tadasana. Still the movement comes more, is it not? The intelligence expands in your body. Now it doesn't go down, it goes up. Now, how the intelligence moves in your body I will explain to you. Be careful, because if you do slow action, you understand. I use a physical word. I use a physical word for your arms. And you have your observe is how the intelligence moves. Slowly stretch your arms. And is the intelligence moving backward or forward? Observe carefully. Don't say.
Extension. And
Is the intelligence moves this way or that way now? When you say
out away from you. Away from you as you leave.
no, it is not. Tell me. No. But now say. Intelligence from here is moving this way or this way?
Back.
That's so opposite to the evolution. So when body is evoluted, intelligence involutes. Now extend the intelligence, the body involutes. Flesh goes back. Understood the difference?
Yes.
So this is the way to know. You understood now? So the moment the current, intelligent current does not go back, body is not evolved. If the intelligence moves forward, body is involving. So that means it is going to inertic state. Can you see the hitting back? That's the correct one. Now you felt that the intelligence moved backwards. Now take the right foot out, left foot in. And now you are extending, right? Right arm is extending. How is the intelligence controlling the extension or not? Intelligence putting a brake. What is that sign of that brake means? I don't want to move forward. Intelligence says that brake means I don't want to go with you. Now go back. Then intelligence develops. Come on, try. Go. And now wait there. You are extending the arm or you are extending the intelligence now in motion?
Intelligence.
Now understood? Touch there. And now just suppose intelligence moves up. Can you see now? Understood now? So while in motion, intelligence behavior is different. When you are in a right pose, intelligence is different. Behavior is different. So these are the ways to catch. Behavior is not the same. And now, if you have to extend your arm, you cannot extend. You have to suck the intelligence from the periphery. Does it come better? Now stay there. Now do Tadasana. If you disturb the intelligence in your arm, you will never get Tadasana. Understood now? Extension of the arm, involution of the intelligence. Similarly in the leg, when you find the foot, observe. Body evolves. Intelligence moves from both the legs towards the trunk. Then you get the pose. Understand? Now inhale, come on. Now on the other side. Now on the other side. Now just wait. What did you lose? Tell me. The moment you turn the left foot, what did you lose in your right leg? Power.
It's also turned in.
The power is gone, near the back of the knee. Don't say anything. Let me charge again. Don't turn in. Revolve. Now the body does not revolve. Intelligence has to revolve. Observe. Otherwise the body will never revolve. Can you see now? Roll the intelligence. Did you understand now? And now go down. What did I say? When you go down, intelligence should be longer than the hand in motion. Now, did you understand? It comes still better. Not only it comes better, can you feel? No, come up again. Do you know what happens? Probably you do not know unless I tell you.
The intelligence gets less when you go down.
Yes.
It shrinks.
Shrinks. Then what happens?
You have to once again bring
No.
it.
There is effect is taking place. I want the effect. Some effects are coming. You don't know?
No.
All right. Turn. Now he does not know. Now see how observe. Now just go to the pose. You go as you were doing. Now what? It has created dullness here. Yes or no?
Yes.
It has created dullness. Now come on. Do the way in which I said. And observe there what happens. It became sharp.
Right.
It became flat. It became sharp. Understand now? That is known as yoga. See, we can skip or we can miss the truth in a split second. You understand now? Now try. So that's why I said intelligence should be longer. When I say intelligence should be extended in a motion beyond in order to create intelligence here. Now try. Here you use, here you build. You understand now? See, the same intelligence you are using, but you are building here and you are using here. What a difference it makes to understand the facet of intelligence. Now jump onto the left side. Now again, see, you did it. Why did you forget your right arm? Why the intelligence shrunk? Now see, here intelligence evolves. See the difference? The facet of intelligence. Here it doesn't go back. Here it comes back. What is surprising? Can you see now? You can't move out. If you move out, you are dead. Here it moves. Here it comes in. What a miracle or what a surprise which we do not know. So evolution of the intelligence on the right arm, involution of the intelligence on the left arm. Right? And now when you go down also, when here now it becomes evolution, there it becomes involution. See, in the motion, the right arm involves intelligence. Right arm, left arm extends. Now go turn the foot out. Do on the left side. Now can you see? If recedes, you lost the pose. The moment the right arm recedes intelligence, you lose the pose. That's why evolute here, involute there. Go. The moment see, you evolute, extend the intelligence of the upper arm. The involution comes in the left arm. Can you see now? Now, did you understand what it is teaching now? That means you are making the dull part also to become sharper and sharper so that you touch the evenness of intelligence everywhere. Now you have done it. What's your tailbone? Why the tailbone is slightly not in contact with yourself, with your intelligence? Do you feel that or no? Now, how to open the tailbone? Tailbone you cannot move because it is together. What you have to do is resist the back of the arm. All of you have the lifted arm. Now, coil the skin from the breast towards the shoulder. Tailbone comes in or not, observe. Now, don't stop. The way the sensitivity has come on the corner of the chest, top chest, can I get that sharpness on my tailbone? Now, stay there. Even in physical body, there is involution. Now, floating rib, back floating rib at the left, move in line to the tailbone. And then extend the front body. Tailbone comes in. Coming in or not? Inhale, come up.